Good afternoon, Yankees Nation. You are here with Ken on the Ugly Truth, and we're going to be doing the play-by-play for this afternoon's ball game. So sit back. I hope you all enjoy the stream, and we will get to it here shortly. They are in a commercial break, and we'll go over the pertinent information here in a sec. So let me finish doing my few setup things, and we'll be right back. For those of you that are here with me, I'd like to thank you. I would like to ask that you like the stream, share it out with anybody who you feel may have value from the content, and subscribe if you're not subscribed. I appreciate everything that or everyone that has come in and supported the stream. It's most appreciated. And I will be back in a sec. Hey, John, welcome to the stream. Appreciate you being here, brother. Right now, they're doing a little bit of pregame stuff here on the Yes Network. We will be starting the game play-by-play very shortly. Thank you for all the support that everyone's given this channel. It's definitely most appreciated. Today's Yankee lineup is going to start out with Paul Goldschmidt playing first and leading off. His average is down to 300. Cody Bellinger will be hitting second. Average is 251. The captain will be hitting third. Average has dropped significantly down to a 266. Hitting fourth. Average for the few starts he's made is 444. Jazz Chisholm will be hitting fifth at 223. Anthony Volpe, shortstop, will be hitting sixth at 235. Austin Wells will be hitting seventh at 237. And DJ LeMahieu will be hitting eighth at 244. And Trent Grisham will be hitting ninth and hitting 235. So he has taken a serious drop in from the leadoff position role that he has been in recently. And and is going to be bringing up the tail. It's as you know, the team has had a rough week here recently, losing 6 in a row. We busted last night a 30 inning scoreless streak, something that is really unheard of for the Yankees. We also hadn't been up for in lead for 51 innings, and we broke that one last night. Unfortunately, we did not take the win. Anthony Volpe had a critical error that he failed to complete a double play, and in the long run, it ended up costing us the game. I had a stream earlier today that had some folks talking about changes that we need to possibly make here at the trade deadline, and the area that I addressed was bullpen. If you do not know it, Yuri Dos Santos went down with elbow discomfort. Don't like the sound of that whatsoever. And we brought another pitcher up, somebody I've never heard of, to take his spot. We did have some good news that Luke Weaver is anticipated being back, I think, tomorrow for the Baltimore series. So that is a big plus for us. And an administrative move that was made. Oswaldo Cabrera was put on the 60-day disabled list. Long and short, his odds of him making a return this season were very slim, and I think this may put the capper on it. Hey, Dev, welcome to stream. Appreciate you being here, brother. I'm going to go offline for a sec, and I will be right back. And I am back. Carlos Rodon will be facing Zach Neto, Nolan Samuel, Mike Trout, Taylor Ward, Travis d'Arnaud, Joe Adell, Scott Kingerly, Kevin McMahon or Kevin Newman, and Christian Moore will be bringing it up. You like the bottom of the lineup? Rodon is on his 16th start of the season. He's 8-5 on the season with a 3.01 ERA, and opponents are hitting 178 against him. So that's a great count. Hey, Jonathan, welcome to the stream. Appreciate you being here, brother. .178 is going to batting average is going to hold a lot of bats down. I'm thinking that Rodon is going to push. Hopefully, our team will have patient at bats, force the pitch count up. The Angels pitcher for today is an extreme junk baller, so he has a lot of movement on his pitches and uh, going to have patient at bats because the movement carries a lot of balls out of the strike zone. And uh, if that being said, you can't be swinging at junk. We have to take opportunities when we actually get runners in scoring position. Neto is coming up to bat. He's hitting 272 with 10 home runs. And the first pitch from Rodon is swung on, and it is hit to right field and right center field. And Trent Grisham tracks the ball down on the warning track to make the play at the wall. Hey, FJ, how's it going? That was a long, long drive. Grisham makes it look easy. He was lumbering, and it just kept going, and he managed to catch up to it. So that is one out. So looking at today's heat, man, that ball may fly today. Shonwell is up to bat, and the first pitch to him is a slider off the plate for ball one. Rodon fires the second pitch, and it is a fastball called strike one. Count evens up at 1-up. And the next pitch is down and a ball. And would it really be a stream if my damn camera didn't fall off the computer? I swear to God, I'm about to get duct tape and just tape the damn thing in place. Count is swung on for strike two. Count is evened up at deuce. And we have Shamuel stepping out for a timeout. Angels are looking to sweep the Yankees today, and we're hoping to prevent that atrocity from happening. Rodon sets, and he hits the ball weakly to Goldschmidt, who is going to take it by himself. So that is the second out of the inning. And Mike Trout is coming up to bat. He's hitting 229 on the season with the 11 home runs, 27 RBIs. And the first pitch to him is a ball. He checks his swing and does not chase it. And the next pitch is a slider that is in there for call, strike one. Count is evened at 1-1. For those of you just joining the stream, we are in the top of the first. No score, 2 outs, and no runners on. Mike Trout is up to bat. And he hits a deep drive to left center field. And that one is going, and gone. So Trout hits a home run into the Angel bullpen, and the Angels take a 1-0 lead. So once again, we are playing from behind. And, Mike Trout, Yankee killer, doesn't matter how injured he is or whatnot. When he shows up, he tends to ding us up a bit. And he just did it. And Ward is up to bat. And the first pitch is called strike one. And the next pitch catches the inside quarter for strike two. Count is 0-2. And the slider is down and in for ball one. Count is now 1-2 on Ward. And the next pitch is in there for call, strike three. Looking. Ward strikes out, and that ends the top of the first, but not before the Angels get on the board with a solo shot home run by Mike Trout. Up to bat is going to be Paul Goldschmidt leading off, followed by Cody Bellinger and the captain hitting in the 3-hole. Not the way that we anticipated starting this game out. However, it's time to get it on. Let's go, Yankees. For those of you just joining the stream, if you haven't, please hit the like button. If you are not, please subscribe and share this channel out. We are currently at 130 subscribers, and we are looking to get to our next milestone, which is 150. So we are 20 away, and would like to see that happen sometime before the century's out. Want to express my appreciation for all of y'all that have supported this channel and supported this stream. And we are back to the stream, and they are giving the lineup out that I've already read to you. We brought up a left-handed pitcher, Javion Sandridge. Like I said, I don't know who he is. Tyler Anderson is on the bump today for the Angels. He is 2-4 on the season with a 4.44 ERA. Opponents are hitting a 2.49 against him. So just a tad bit over league average. We faced Anderson last time when we were in LA, and he handled us pretty well, so hoping for a better count. And the first pitch is in there for call, strike one, right down the heart of Broadway. Goldschmidt hits .414 versus left-handed pitchers, and hopefully we see some of that magic come to light. And the first pitch is ripped down the left field line. It is going to make it into the corner, and Goldschmidt is going to have a leadoff double. Fantastic start for this game for the Yankees. Coming up to bat is going to be Cody Bellinger. Prior to that hit, Goldie was 0 for his last 10. So glad to see him get off the schneid. And the first pitch to Bellinger is off the plate for ball one. Count is 1-0. Productive at-bats. And the next pitch should have been called a strike, but it was not. It was a little bit high, and the count is now 2-0. And the pitch is in there, a little bit low, but called strike one. I guess it's a pay you back. Count is 2-1. Bellinger hits left-handers very well also. Goldie takes his lead. Anderson throws the pitch, and it is called a ball. It should have been another strike. Never mind. Count is now 3-1. So you can tell that we are not going to get high pitch strikes called today. And the pitch is in there and fouled off sharply down the first base line. Count is now 3-2. Hey, Sean, glad to see you in the stream. CT, Glad that y'all are here. Appreciate y'all supporting the stream. And the count is full on Bellinger. Anderson sets, and he brings a pitch. It is tapped weakly to the right side, and Bellinger is going to end up beating it out. That Goldschmidt is going to advance to third base. Bellinger is going to be at first with an infield single. So all rise. The judges in the chambers. That'll be a nice play to keep Goldie from scoring, but this is an opportunity for our Yankees. The captain is up. He's hitting .366, 26 home runs, and 60 RBIs. So this is an opportunity for him to at least even the game up. And the first trip pitch is right down the heart of Broadway and fouled off. Count is 0-1. I suspect that the junk baller Anderson is going to be thrown low and away. And the next pitch is swung on and missed. Fastball. Count is 0-2. Anderson checks the runners. He sets, and the pitch is way up for ball one. Count is now 1-2. Have to have a run now. Got to get some productive at-bats. Anderson sets, and he brings the pitch, and Judge swings over the top for strike three. Judge is down on strikes. Unproductive out and did not help the team out. Judge swung over the top of a lollipop changeup. Hey, Nancy, thanks for joining the stream. The pitcher throws over to first to chase Bellinger back. Giancarlo Stanton is up to bat, and the pitch is low and inside. A cutter for ball one. Count is 1-0. Stanton is 4 for 7, coming back from his rehab start. And the next pitch is a changeup for call, strike one. Count is even at 1-1. As you know, Stanton missed 70 games to start the season. Anderson sets, and the pitch is hit up the middle. It is flipped to second, and they do not complete the double play. A run is going to score. So Stanton will be at first base. The score is now Bellinger is not coming off the bag, and the Yankees are challenging whether Bellinger was out at second, and it appears that Bellinger's slide on replay that he was in there safe. So we went from a nice sunny day at the stadium to now pouring. Looks like Danny Cunningham, the grounds chief, is going to Bill Miller to see whether it's worth it to put the tarp on. So, regardless of what the replay says, we are going to have scored our run to even the game up at 1-up. Jazz Chisholm will be the next batter up. Still waiting on the results of the challenge. So this is something we need to see from the boys. At least the ability to bring runners in from scoring position, something that we haven't seen over the last week. This replay is taking a long time. And Bill Miller just announced that after the review, the call stands. So the Yankees have lost our challenge in the first inning. And Stanton loses his base hit and gets an RBI. Hey, Sean, welcome to the stream, brother. It's ridiculous. Jazz Chisholm is coming up to bat. He's hitting .223 on the season with 10 home runs, 25 RBIs, and a .795 OPS. And the first pitch to Chisholm is down in the dirt for ball one. Count is 1-0. I'm actually surprised that Boone didn't lose his mind and get chunked. Hey, D-Train, welcome to the stream. And the pitch is a cutter down low. Count is now 2-0 on Jazz Chisholm. For those of you joining the stream, the score is 1-1. We're in the bottom of the first. And the pitch is called strike one. Thought it was low personally and outside perhaps. And Chisholm takes a step out of the box, sort of losing his mind. Is Jazz going to get chunked for arguing balls and strikes? God only knows. And the pitch from Anderson is in. It is swung on. It is driven deep to right field, but it is going to go foul just to the right of the foul pole. Missed it, so the count is now evened at 2-2. Jazz dries his bat off. Anderson sets. And he brings a 2-2, and this time it is swung on and missed for strike three. So Jazz is down on strikes. Yankees leave a runner at first base, but not before we score a run on 2 hits, and we are heading to the top of 2. once again, I don't understand why the hell we have reviews if these people looking at every angle take significant time and can't get the call right. Looking at the replays from two different angles, the angles that those guys are looking at, it's quite apparent that Bellinger beat Neto's step on the bag. What did that do for our rally? Who only knows? Coming up in the top of the second, Travis d'Arnaud, Joe Adell, and Scott Kingery. So 5, 6, and 7. I like to call Yankees getting in the groove, Nancy, scoring crooked numbers in an inning. And I think that we were robbed by the umpire, the replay people. A little tired of seeing this stuff constantly coming down on the Yankees. It's like we have a black cloud following us, and we don't get calls, we don't get replays, but the sun will come up. And Rodon is on the bump. We're back on the stream. d'Arnaud is hitting .218 with 3 home runs, 8 RBIs, and a .639 OPS. And the first pitch to d'Arnaud is a curveball up and out of the strike zone for ball 1. And the next pitch is a slider that catches the bottom of the strike zone, evens the count up at 1-1. And Rodon brings the pitch, and it is swung on and fouled off. Count is now 1-2. All right, Carlos. And in true Yankee fashion, the Death Star alert is being sounded. Rodon throws the pitch, and it is swung on and missed for a strikeout. That is the second strikeout for Rodon on the day. Joe Adell is up to bat. He's hitting .220 on the season, 14 home runs, 36 RBIs, and a .747 OPS. He has 8 home runs in his last 17 games, and the first pitch is off the plate for ball 1. And the pitch is hit to right field. Judge is going back, and this one is gone. So Adell has a home run, 2-1 Angels, and Rodon has given up 2 bombs in 2 innings. D-Train. This goes all the way back to the robbery of Judge's home run in Tampa. Something definitely fishy here. My arguments, D-Train, are I don't understand how you can have 6 to 7 people reviewing a play in New York, and the pitch is a 4-seamer in there for call, strike 1. Kingery is up to bat. He is hitting .158 on the season, no home runs, no RBIs, and a .411 OPS. And the next pitch is a changeup that is just down, evens count at 1-1. I don't know how you have 7 people review a play and get it wrong. And Rodon fires another changeup. This one is off the plate. Count is now 2-1. And the pitch is swung on and missed. Count is even at 2-2. Well, D-Train, they got it wrong against DJ in the should have been double. And the next pitch is swung on for strike 3, and that is Rodon's third strikeout. So Rodon has 3 strikeouts and 2 home runs to his count today. Fantastic. Kevin Newman is coming up to bat. He is hitting 200 on the season, no home runs and 4 RBIs, OPS of 440. Rodon sets, and the first pitch is down there for ball 1. Yeah, D-Train, that home run was BS in Tampa. You see the ball fall. It's definitely in fair territory. Didn't run to foul territory. And the next pitch is a slider down for ball 2. Count is now 2-0. And the next pitch is a slider for call, strike 1. Rodon is throwing a lot of sliders. And the rain is coming down harder. And the pitch is hit in the air. Judge is camping under it. And he records the final out of the inning. So once again, the Angels jump out to a 2-1 lead on a freaking home run. Hey, Jake. Actually, Jake Rodon's last outing was pretty solid. And programming note: there was supposed to be a interview with Alex Cintron on NY Yankee Mania, and it appears that they had to reschedule, so that interview will not be coming today. Hey, Stephen B. Glad to see you hopping into the stream, brother. Appreciate you being here. If you haven't been listening, the Angels now lead the Yankees 2-1 as we're heading to the bottom of the second. Anthony Volpe is coming up to bat. I haven't seen anything about a rain delay yet. Well, looks like there's a tarp on the field, so Anthony Volpe will not be coming up to bat. However, I am going to stay live with this stream and invite some folks up. And I'm dropping the link down, so anyone who may want to come up, feel free. Just along to training, have a training guy, and hard to chat when I have to check everything. Yeah, I can definitely understand that, Stephen. And for those of you that are here while we're in this raid delay, if you haven't, please hit the like button. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe and share this channel out. We are at 130 subscribers, looking for that 150 mark. So would appreciate any help that you may be able to provide in that avenue. Get the algorithm flowing and more help from their display of these streams. Hey, FJ. Would not disagree with you even in the slightest, FJ. But I think that the replay blew the call for Bellinger. Complete horse crap. And we have CT joining the stage. Welcome, CT.
How you guys doing?
I was doing all right till that second freaking home run.
Yeah, tell me about it.
I was doing all right until they freaking shitted up the review on Bellinger.
Yeah, I don't get that. That blows my mind. 7 guys looking at that, and you're telling me he was out. I don't understand that.
Yeah, I mean, completely ridiculous. And you know, if you look at it, the they're taking the tarp off the
No, the temporary little rain delay there. Yeah, the sun's back out.
sun is shining at the stadium.
Mother Nature had its finest.
I don't think that the tarp was on for 5 minutes.
No, I went upstairs, made coffee, and came back down, and it was off. So that was like 5 minutes.
And it looks like the grounds crew is putting turfus on the mound and around spots in the infield. Hey, SGA, welcome to the stream, brother. Appreciate you being here. A 5-minute rain delay. Holy moly. Was it worth the effort to even pull the tarp out? It was raining harder earlier.
Yeah, you got to question it.
It was like a Chinese fire drill or something. See how fast they could get the tarp auded off? And it looks like Anderson is throwing his warm-ups.
So far, Goldie and Belly are the only 2 hits we've gotten.
Now the camera crew is so bored, they're taking pictures of the freaking sky.
Ain't it beautiful, Ken?
What the hell?
Oh, there we go.
And when we resume play, Anthony Volpe will be up to bat.
Volpe up.
Yes, certainly you're welcome. SGA, everyone is welcome. Volpe is hitting .235 on the season with 8 home runs, 39 RBIs, and a .726 OPS. He had the game-losing error last night, so
for the news. I'm just dropping her off. I'm just dropping her off at the house.
And Volpe is in the box. We are going to the bottom of the second. And Anderson sets. He brings the pitch, and it is down low. It is 1-0. Hey, Real Bill, appreciate you being here, brother. Thanks for joining the stream. And Anderson sets, and he fires, and the pitch is foul down the third base line. Count is now 1-1. And they're reporting the stats that was an 8-minute rain delay. Anderson sets, and he brings the pitch. It is inside for ball 2. Count is now 2-1. Anderson sets, and he fires, and Volpe swings over the top of a changeup. Came in at 79 miles an hour. Count is evened at 2-2.
2-2, how do you do?
And the next pitch is thrown down in the dirt. Count is now full, 3-2. Once again, another damn camera falls off the laptop. It's most appreciated for that jackass play. And the pitch is hammered down the left field line, but it is going to be foul. Definitely makes the seats. And we will do it all again. It is 3-2. Yeah, it happens to the best of us. This shit is about to get duct taped right to the damn laptop. I'm tired of it.
Yeah.
And the pitch is fired and fouled down the left or right field line. And we're going to reset and do it again. Is Volpe going to make up for his game-costing error last night? We shall see. And the pitch is painted on the – wow. They called it a ball. Definitely looked like a strike to me. This guy's strike zone is all over the place.
That was a strike.
Austin Wells is coming up with that.
That was a strike.
He's hitting 217 on the season with the 11 home runs, 43 RBIs, and a 731 OPS.
Tim Anderson's at 28 pitches right now, giving up 2 hits so far, 1 walk and 1 earned run.
And the pitch is a cutter off the plate for ball 1. Count is 1-0. Anderson sets. And the second pitch is off the plate. The count is 2-0. Wells is 0 for his last 7 plate appearances. So is he going to get off to Schneid? Anderson sets, and he brings the pitch, and it is fouled off down the left field line out of play. Count is now 2-1. The lights are on at the stadium. Is Anthony Volpe going to actually attempt to steal? Guess we'll find out. And the pitcher throws over to first to keep Volpe close. He gets in there safely standing up. And Anderson fires. The ball is down and away. Count is now 3-1. Anderson sets and he fires, and the ball is fouled off. The count is now 3-2. And the pitch is up, and it is hammered to first. He steps on the bag, and Volpe is tagged, sliding into second. So that is 2 down. Spectacular. John, he didn't steal. The ball was hit, and DJ, the machine, hits a line drive to right field. So that is a 2-out single. And we have Trent Grisham coming up to bat. Grishbaum walked in his first plate appearance. Actually, he hasn't had appearance. He's hitting the 9-hole today. Grisham is hitting 239 on the season. And the pitch is hammered down the right field line. And that one is going, and gone. A long home run by Trent Grisham, or Grishbaum as I like to call him. The Yankees now take the lead 3-2. So let us see. Rodon has given up 2 bombs today. Anderson has given up his first bomb of the day. Nice.
Oh, that was beautiful.
Nice.
Beautiful.
By Grish. Grishbaum away. Of course, he's getting his love. And the pitch to Goldie is hammered down the left field line, but it is foul. Goldschmidt is hitting over 444 versus left-handed pitchers. So let's get it done. Next pitch is fired, and Goldie hammers it down the left field line. And that one is going, and gone. Back-to-back jacks.
Yes. Oh, we're waking up. Thank you. Yes.
And Cody Bellinger is going to be coming up to bat. That was a freaking line drive home run, a freaking rocket. Let's go Yankees. No replays, no reviews on a freaking ball hit out of the park. No way for the umpires to screw that one up. And Belly is up to bat. And the pitch is down low for ball 1. Steady die to cutters. Anderson is cutter happy today. And the next pitch is swung on and missed. Count is evened at 1-1. Bellinger is 1 for 1 on the day with a single in the first. Belly steps out. Now he's back. Anderson sets. And the pitch is swung on and missed. Count is now 1-2. So Belly will be shortening up on his swing. That was looking like for a back-to-back-to-back attempt. And the pitch is swung on and missed. Down goes Bellinger, and he gives a disgusting bat flip. But the Yankees break through with 3 runs, or 4 runs. No, 3 runs, with a 2-run homer from Trent Grisham and a solo shot by Goldie in a back-to-back shot. And we are going to a commercial break. Let's go Yankees. You know, that's the most runs we've scored since the Royal Series so far.
Game 2 of the Royal Series, right? Unreal. Back to back finally though, and those weren't solo home runs, or one of them was a solo, but the other one wasn't. So that was nice to see that we actually got guys on base home. What a concept. Felt like that couldn't happen again.
We have 13 viewers and 7 likes. So if you could, please hit the like button. If you are not, please consider subscribing and share this channel out. We are at 130 subscribers, and any help that you could provide would be most appreciated. I want to thank CT for hopping up with me on the stream today.
No problem, anytime, Ken.
And want to thank all of y'all for taking time out of your busy Monday to be here on the stream. It's a holiday, federal holiday, so a lot of folks aren't working and have things that they'd like to do. But like I said, appreciate it. And Sean Browning, you were right. That is the crooked inning or crooked number that I wanted. And the first pitch into Christian Moore is taken for strike one. Moore is hitting 133 on the season with no runs, no hits, and a 454 OPS. And the pitch is dribble slowly. Rodon feels it, shoots it, and he is not going to make that one. Moore legs out an infield single. He hit that one very weakly. Zach Neto is up to bat, and he fouls the first pitch off. Count is 0-1.
Rodon's at 31 pitches right now, giving up 3 hits, 2 home runs, and no walks
Rodon
and 3
sets, and the ball is in the dirt inside for 1-1 count. And Rodon fires the pitch, and it is up and out of the strike zone. Count is now 2-1. Rodon sets, and he brings the pitch, and it is swung on and missed to even the count up at 2-2. In traditional Yankee fashion, the Death Star siren is going off.
Yeah.
Neto takes a step out of the box for his timeout.
Kids calling the play-by-play, Sean. Yeah, they are.
Yep. They're doing a better job than me. So maybe we should put them on there.
Yeah, well,
And Rodon sets, and he fires, and the pitch is off the plate for ball 3. Count is now 3-2. And Carlos sets, checks the runner at first, and brings the pitch. And it is swung on and missed for strike 3. Neto is down swinging, and that is the 3rd strikeout for Rodon this afternoon.
That was a nice pitch. That was a really nice pitch. Big out for sure, D-Train.
And Shonowell is coming up to bat. He is 0 for 1 on the day. And the first pitch is in there for call, strike 1. Count is 0-1. Painted the corner. And Rodon sets, and he brings the pitch. It is down low for ball 1. Count evens up at 1-1.
Yeah, Nancy, excellent
And
for sure.
the pitch is swung on and hit. It is fouled back. SGA, welcome to the stream.
Hey Ken, I'm a big fan of your content, big fan of everything you do on the channel.
Thank you, sir. Most appreciated. And our count is
So,
1-2 with one out.
so what are your thoughts on the game so far? How do you think the game is looking right now?
Well, I don't like the Rodon home runs that he's given up. The pitch is fouled off, and the count is still going to remain 1-2. I don't like the play-by-play review against Cody Bellinger in the first inning. I think that they blew it in New York. I'm glad to see that the bats are coming alive, and I wish that the captain would genuflect and do the same. However, he has been a strikeout machine lately. Seems a little bit lost, and I don't understand.
Ken, I know this is a Yankees channel, but I'm a Giants fan. I'm rooting the Angels in this one. I want to show love to my guys Jorge Soler and Wade Lamont Wade Jr. Who just got let go from the Giants.
Yep, I know who you are. I've seen you on NFE's stream, and you get some good quality content out there. And Rodon sets, count still 1-2, and he brings the pitch, and it is not swung on. Umpire third said no go for the check, so the count is going to advance to deuce. So I appreciate your hopping in the stream, SGA.
So you're a Giants fan.
And
What do you think about
Rodon
getting
sets,
Devers?
I was
and he
really,
picks
I
out.
mean, I really love the Devers trade. I mean, we got a player in the making now, so that was a great trade when they heard about it.
And a second pickoff attempt. So that is going to give the runner the opportunity to take off and go like he just did. And the batter is hit by pitch, so stealing base is not any impact there. Now we're going to have runners at first and second with one out.
Is it me or does Rodon average at least hitting one batter a game? It seems like.
Yeah, he hits a lot of people.
Yeah. Did he really get him?
Usually left-handed batters too on top of that. So
Almost. I don't even know if that hit him actually.
I think it got his hand, it clipped his hand.
Ken, how many games do you
And
think?
Yankee killer
Ken,
Mike Trout is up to bat.
Go
ahead.
Ken, how many games do you think the Yankees are gonna win by the end of the season? Like, do you have like a rough estimate of how many games they're gonna win, or you're kind of like going off of it,
I feel that
whatever other people say?
The Yankees, in my opinion, are going to win 98 games this season. And Trout hits a lazy fly ball to center. What the hell? Can we get some love back, please? Ward is 0 for 1 on the day with a strikeout in the first, and the first pitch is off the plate for ball one.
Hey, CT cards, when I do like live streams and there's a rain delay, it can really mess your stream up because like some rain delays can be like an hour long, some rain delays can be like 2 hours long, 3 hours long. It could really mess up your stream. You can't even cancel your stream out because you're already in the stream, so like you already wasted like a whole hour of you streaming.
Yes.
So like
Yep.
it wastes your time. Like you can't exit the stream, restart the stream. You can't do that because you're gonna be streaming 2 times in one day, so it doesn't really make any sense.
No. No. I understand what you're saying. I understand what you're saying. That's one good thing that Ken does is that when and Joe does and a bunch of us do is that when there's a rain delay, it's great that we bring up people and we keep discussing the game and while the rain delay is happening and keep talking about the game and wait for the rain delay to be over. That way we're not starting
But
and
the
stopping a
but the
stream.
problem with when I did a Giants and Yankees game on my stream, the problem was that I didn't have anybody else on the stream with me, so it was like I had to just like I was just all by myself, so it was I couldn't really do anything about it.
Oh, if you ever want me on a stream, let me know. I'll help you out.
Yeah.
I love doing this, and Ken's been kind enough to let me come on. Joe has been kind enough. It's a lot of fun, and if you need some help, it's always good to have somebody else on the stream when you're doing a play-by-play. It just helps keep the conversation going.
Yeah, but I
And
didn't have but the only problem was that when I did my stream and I put the link out there, nobody would join the show. Nobody would click on the link and join in, so I was just doing it all by myself.
well, that's part of being a content creator. You've got to be able to create content and leg by yourself. Support is always appreciated. However, not a necessity. And the last out was a fly ball to center field by Ward to end the inning.
That was nice to see him fly out. He's been dangerous with us in this series, Ward.
Yeah, Professor Jackass.
No, but SGA, I don't know. Somehow,
At least the good thing about when I did the stream and there was a rain delay, at least you have some play by play to hear. So at least you have. It's not like there's a rain delay from the start. At least it started and I did play by play, so people can hear that and forget about the rain delay.
yeah, yeah.
They can just hear me do the play by play and forget about the rain delay because at least the start of the game there was no rain delay when I did my stream, so they can hear me do play by play and disregard the rain delay, disregard what happened after.
Well, SGA, you're a Giants fan. That wouldn't get in the way of what I'm doing with the Yankee stuff. So I'll have to give you my email or something. Shoot me an email if you ever want somebody to help you out when you do a stream by stream. I'll help you out because I watch a lot of San Diego games, and my dad's a huge Dodger fan. So I'm up on that division of baseball. So if you need some help, let me know.
Do you think the Yankees in this game, do you think they have a chance of coming back, or do you think the Angels are gonna come back in this game, or do you think the Yankees are gonna keep this 2-run lead?
Again,
And Judge is up to bat, and the pitch is down low for ball one.
Ken, what do you think? Do you think we're going to hold the lead today?
Hell yeah, we're not losing 7 in a row. You can freaking forget that. And Anderson brings the next pitch. It is down low for second ball. Glad to see the judge isn't chasing that horse monkey pitch. Count is now
ACT cards.
2-0.
As a Yankees fan, who's one of the deadliest hitters you'd never want to face coming up to the plate?
Oh, you mean like on our team, the Yankees, or
And
Yeah,
the pitch
which Angels hitter would you be afraid to face coming up to the plate?
count is 2-1.
Good question. I would say
And
I would say
Anderson brings the pitch. It is
first,
inside. Count is now 3-1.
first baseman. No one. He's batting 281 this year. He's been hitting pretty good, but Ward's
And the
been
next
killing us.
pitch is down low for ball 4. That puts
Yeah,
Aaron Judge on base.
as a Giants fan, I watch a lot of Giants games on TV, and the problem that really gets me under my skin is base running. Giants
Yeah.
cannot convert on base running. We are 1 of 13 on base running, and then we were 0 of 6 on base running in the next game. I'm like, can't we convert on base running with this thing? Like,
Oh,
can we
Yankees.
score on men on when you have runners in scoring
Big
position
Giancarlo Stanton is
and you
up to
can't
bat,
score?
and the pitch.
That's the thing that really upsets me the most because I'm like, you got men on base and you can't score a single run on base. You can't do that at all. What is up with that? It's just really I don't
And the
understand. Giants are such a great team, and they can't convert when runners in scoring position.
No,
okay,
Yankees can't do
SJ,
it either.
we're trying to do a play-by-play, and you
Play-by-play.
talked through 2 pitches. The count is 2-0. You got personal messages, send it through the private chat. And Stanton swings on the pitch for strike 1. Count is 2-1.
Yeah, I apologize if this is if you're doing a play-by-play and I'm talking things that have nothing to do with the Yankees.
It's
No
okay.
problem. And the pitch is up and swung on. Count is evened at 2-2. Hey, Merck, glad to see you hop in the stream. For those of you out there, we are in the bottom of 3, and Stanton hits a chopper to third base, and it is 4-6-3 double play.
Hey,
So
CT
there
cards. I went to New York in the past, and we went to the Yankees game, and my uncle had tickets to the. We were going to see the A's and the and the Yankees, and he had tickets, and he had tickets to take us all to the Yankees game. So that was my first Yankees game in New York I ever went to,
Nice. Nice.
and my uncle had
and
tickets to the game, so
Nice.
the
he
first
took us
pitch to
all.
Jazz is a cutter off the plate for 1-0. For those of you just joining the stream, we're in the bottom of the third. The score is 4-2 Yankees. Jazz Chisholm is up to bat, and he hits a lazy fly ball to center field. So that is the third out of the inning. Come here, little man. How was it? All right. What are we going to say?
Let's go Yankees.
Say it a little louder.
Yeah.
That's right, baby. Let's go Yankees. We're winning today.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Give me my kiss.
Papa,
Yes.
after you finish this,
After I finish this, what?
I'm gonna have TV on my tablet, on my blue tablet.
On your blue tablet?
Yeah, it's little.
Okay. I love you.
Loud.
All right, little man.
Ken, how old is your your younger one?
He is 4.
Tell me, need new fridge.
Yeah, they don't know bigs, Papa.
They're 99.
Ken, do you know the name of that Angels player who had he had a confrontation with the fan? I don't know the name of the Angels player, but what do you know his name? He had a confrontation with the fan. He pulled his shirt and he said something to him.
No, I don't recall off the top of my head.
No, it wasn't. It was a player on the Angels, and he had a confrontation with the fan, and then he said some words to the fan, and then he said some things back, and there was a heated discussion between that.
Hey, according to Everyday Met, it was Anthony Rendon. Hey, 99, appreciate you being here. Everyday Met, appreciate you hopping into the stream. You too, Merck.
CT cards when Lamont Wade Jr. was let go from the Giants. I didn't as a Giants fan, I didn't really appreciate that because he was one of our best hitters, and then they let him go. So I'm like, he should have stayed on the
And the
team
second pitch is
a
in there
lot.
for ball 2.
So when they let him go, it was like a huge
Count is 2-1.
disappointment to all the Giant fans out there to see him go. And now he's on the Angels, and now he's probably gonna kill it on the Angels now. He's
SJ,
wearing number 35.
I'm going to drop you down because you keep talking during my play-by-play, and there are a lot of folks that are listening for the stream.
So can I?
Yeah.
So once there's a break in action, can I talk?
Go into the chat. go into the chat and say anything you want to say, and then when there's a commercial break, maybe we can get around to it. Ken, does that work?
So I'll be in the live chat, and once there's a break in action, when you're not doing play by play, then you can bring me back up.
It's up to Ken. Yeah.
It's whatever Ken wants.
Yeah,
It's his
that's Ken's
channel.
channel.
And the pitch to Adele is strike one. All right. Just hop down. Hey, Ace, welcome to the stream, brother. Appreciate you being here. And the count is 1-1. Joe Adele jacked a home run in his first plate appearance, and the pitch is swung on and missed. The count is now 1-2. Adele takes timeout, steps out of the box, trying to get his mind right for the strikeout that's fixing to come. And in true Yankee fashion, the pitch is down low for ball two, evens the count up at 2-2. All right, Bill. Your wife is in our thoughts and prayers, and let us know. Keep us informed of what's going on, brother. Appreciate it.
Adele walking away. That was beautiful.
And the pitch is down low. The count is now full, 3-2.
Oh, okay. Never mind. I thought he had gotten him. Oh, whoa.
And the pitch is outside for ball four. Should have been a strikeout.
That should have been a strike. Pretty chapped about that as well.
And it looks like Matt Blake is coming out to the mound for a mound visit to settle Rodon down because he knows he should have had a damn strikeout. And once again, another ridiculous call from an umpire.
I agree. Okay, Ken, I gotta let you go. I'm sorry, I don't mean to be interrupting you, but I got to get going. But thank you for letting me on, Ken. I'm sorry I can't stick around longer, but thank you as always for letting me on. And everybody should sub, share, and like the Ugly Truth. And take care. Take care, Ken.
Thank you. Appreciate
Anytime.
you being on the stream.
Anytime, Ken.
And it looks like play is going to resume. Rodon sets and he fires, and the pitch is a slider off the plate. Ball one. And the pitch is swung on and missed. Count is 1-1. Looked like Wells was going to attempt to throw down to first, but he dropped the ball. And Rodon sets. And he brings the pitch inside. Count is now 2-1. 93-mile-an-hour fastball. Rodon sets and he fires, and the pitch is swung on and missed to even the count at 2-2. And the pitch is swung on and missed for strike three, and the second out of the inning. So I believe that is number 4 strikeout for Carlos today. Kevin Newman is up to bat. He's 0 for 1 on the day. And the first pitch is just off the plate for ball 1. Newman is 0 for 1 on the day with a flyout. And the pitch is hit to right center, and Grisham is closing on it and makes the play for the. That'll do it. We go to the bottom of the 4th. Anthony Volpe, Austin Wells, and DJ LeMahieu will come up to bat. So 6, 7, and 8. You're right, Jake. It should have been the 3rd out. The thing that I'm glad is that Rodon didn't lose his mind and serve up another one. The numbers for today, the Angels have 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors. Both runs scored by the solo home run. The Yankees have 4 runs on 5 hits and no errors. We are running a little bit slower than usual as far as pace of game. We did have an 8-minute rain delay. Why we had an 8-minute rain delay, I hadn't figured it out. By the time they got the tarp on the field, they were pulling it right back off. Don is talking to Bill Miller about the no check call. And the first pitch is hit on the ground. Neto charges and he fires across the diamond for the first out of the inning. My personal pet peeve of 1 pitch, 1 out falls into line with Anthony Volpe again. Volpe is 0 for his last 18. Austin Wells is coming up to bat. He is 0 for 1 and hit into a double play, his first at bat. And the pitch is in, and it is swung on the center field, and Kingery is going to put it away in left center field for the second out. So that is 2 pitches and 2 outs. Way to go. DJ LeMahieu is coming up to bat, and in DJ's first at bat, he hit a solid line drive to right field, and he ended up scoring on Trent Grisham's 2-run home run blast. And DJ takes the first pitch for called strike 1. Be who takes time out, but now he's back in the box. And the pitch is off the plate for ball 1. Evens count up at 1-1. Anderson sets and he fires, and the second pitch is painted on the outside corner for call strike 2. Count is 1-2. And the pitch is down in the dirt, evens the count up at deuce. Trent Grisham is on deck. Anderson sets and he fires, and the pitch is a changeup down in the dirt. It's going to bring our count to 3-2. And Kiggery sets or Anderson sets, and the ball is hit to the second baseman, who shoots it to Shanwell at first to record the third out of the inning. So we are going to the top of the fifth. The Angels are going to have Dylan Moore, Zach Neto, and Noah Shanwell coming up to bat. So that's 9-1-2. So for those of you just joining the stream, we are headed to the top of the fifth. The score is 4-2 Yankees. The box scores are Yankees 4 runs on 5 hits and no errors. The line score for the Angels is 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors. We're currently in a commercial break. Moore, Neto, and Shabwell will be coming up to bat. And want to increase the lead? Most definitely. And Jake, lead isn't enough. And we are back to the game. Moore is 1 for 1 on the day with a single in his first at bat. And Rodon brings the first pitch. It is up and out of the strike zone. Count is 1-0. And the ball is hit sharply to Volpe. Volpe fields it and fires it across the diamond to Goldschmidt to record the first out. Zach Neto is coming up to bat. He's 0 for 2 with a flyout and a strikeout. Moore is in the box, Neto's in the box. Rodon sets, and he fires the first pitch low and in the dirt. Count is 1-0. And the next pitch is off the plate, but is called strike one. Count is even at 1-1. I can't tell you about this umpire strike zone because he is all over the place. Rodon sets and he fires. The pitch is a check swing, and Bill Miller confirms that it is a strike, or he swung through it, so it is strike 2. Count is now 1-2 on Zach Neto. And Rodon sets and fires, and the pitch is swung on and missed. for strike 3 and the second out of the inning. That is the fifth strikeout of the day for Rodon, or sixth strikeout, excuse me. Rodon fires, and the first pitch is hit to center field. Grisham is camping under it, and he has the pitch, or the ball, to record the third out of the inning, and the Angels are retired in order. We have Trent Grisham, the 9-hole hitter, Paul Goldschmidt, and Cody Bellinger coming up to bat. So that is 9, 1, and 2. Interesting notes. Grisham, in his first at-bat, hit a 2-run homer, followed up with a solo shot by Paul Goldschmidt. So it was our first back-to-back dingers in a while. So if you haven't, please hit the like button. If you're not, please subscribe and share this channel out with anybody that you know. We have 130 subscribers at this point, and would like to hit our next milestone of 150 sometime in the not too near distant future. Any support that you can have would be most appreciated, or that you do have. I want to thank everyone for taking time out of their busy Juneteenth holiday to spend time here on the stream. It is most appreciated, and I want to thank you. It's not, it doesn't go unthought of. And we're back to the game, and you have the first pitch in to Grisham that is in there for call, strike 1. As you know, Grisham is 1 for 1 on the day with a home run in his first at bat. Next pitch is fired. This time it is popped up to the infield. It looks like Samuel is going to take it. So that was an elevator shaft home run for the first out. Paul Goldschmidt is coming up to bat. He is 2 for 2 on the day with a solo home run and a double. He has scored 2 runs. Goldschmidt has raised his average up to a 305. And the pitch from Anderson is down and away for ball 1. Anderson is at 65 pitches on the game. And Rodon fires a pitch that paints the outside corner. Call strike 1, evens the count up at 1 up. Anderson sets and fires. This time the pitch is just off the plate. Count is 2-1. Anderson sets and he fires, and the pitch is swung on and missed. Count is 2-2. Goldie's back in the box, and Anderson brings the pitch, and it is swung on and missed for strike 3. So Goldie is down on strikes to record his first out of the game. Cody Bellinger is coming up to bat. Cody Bellinger is up to bat, and the first pitch to Bellinger is hit to right field, and it is going to be a nice base hit. Bellinger's second base hit of the game, so we have a 2-out hit, and the captain is coming up to bat. Judge is 0 for 1 on the day with a strikeout and a walk in the third inning. Judge's average has dipped to a season low 365. Anderson sets, and he makes a pickoff attempt at first base. Bellinger is back in, standing up. And Anderson sets, and the first pitch is called strike one, right down the heart of Broadway. Count is 0-1. Anderson brings the pitch, and it is down low to even the count at 1-1. Anderson sets, and he brings the pitch, and Judge hammers it down the left field line for foul. Count is now 1-2. Anderson sets, checks on the runner, and brings the pitch, and it is hammered down the left field line. Count is going to remain 1-2. Would I be surprised to see a changeup down low and inside? No, I would not. Judge is in the box. Darno is setting up inside, and another pickoff attempt. And the ball is hammered foul again, and the count remains 1-2. Looks like Anderson's a little bit worried about Belly and his speed on first base. And Judge takes a timeout. He steps out of the box, picks his rock up, and throws it to the side in his traditional fashion. Back in. Anderson sets. He's paying attention to Bellinger again, and he brings the pitch. This time it is hit a pop fly to the shortstop, and Neto fights the sun off to record the final out of the inning. So it was no runs on one hit, and we're heading to the bottom of the fifth. The Angels will be bringing Trout, Ward, and Darno up to bat. And we are in a commercial break. So how we live it, how we look at, how we feel it about today's game. Chat seems awfully quiet today. The Yankees appear to have a better hitting approach today. Jake, honestly, Judge is starting to get on my nerves. Well, players go through slumps. It happens. And I think that the captain will be back in form sooner than later. Ed Rodot is on the mound, and the first pitch is up and just a bit into Trout. Trout is 1 for 2 on the day with a solo home run in the first inning. And the pitch is a changeup down low. Count is now 2-0. And the next pitch is up and out of the strike zone. Count is now 3-0. It seems like still home run or nothing with this team also. But guessing the approach is better. It has been better, and we actually scored our first run on a non-home run. And in traditional fashion, the auto strike is in there for strike one. Count is now 3-1. And the pitch is swung on to hit to the third baseman. Jazz flips it across the dugout to Goldie to record the first out of the inning. Jazz plays a solid third base, but I would prefer to see him at second. I think at the deadline, one of the things that we should seriously consider is bringing in a third baseman, possibly somebody who is a leadoff hitter. And the pitch to Ward is in for ball one. He is 0 for 2 on the day with a strikeout and a lineout. And the pitch is in there for call, strike one, evens the count up at 1-up. And the next pitch is just a bit high for ball two. Count is 2-1. Rodon is at 80 pitches. And the pitch is fouled away. Count is now 2-2. Yeah, Jake, I don't think that DJ is a starter anymore. As a bench player, he certainly has the potential to do good things with the bat, and he's a solid defender. But I don't think his body can hold up to the stress of everyday play. And the next pitch is hit to right field, and that one is gone. Wow! So that is a home run, and brings the Angels to within one. That is the third solo shot home run off of Rodon. That left the bat at 104.3 miles an hour and went 381 feet. Travis d'Arnaud is coming up to bat. He's 0 for 2 on the day with a strikeout. And the first pitch is outside for ball one. d'Arnaud swings on the pitch and misses. Count is now 1-1. d'Arnaud has a strikeout and a ground out on the day, 0 for 2. And the next pitch is fired in there for call, strike 2. Count is now 1-2. Looks like Mark Leiter Jr. is warming up in the pen. And Darno swings over the top of a slider, and that is the 7th strikeout for Rodon on the day, and the 2nd out of the inning. Joe Dell is coming up to bat. He is what for what of the day with a solo home run and a walk. And Rodon sets and fires. The fastball is way inside for ball 1. Rodon sets and he fires, and the pitch is down low for ball 2. Count is now 2-0. I think he actually clipped the bottom of the strike zone. So once again, another blown call by the umpire. Hey, Celia, welcome to the stream. Appreciate you being here. And the next pitch is swung on and missed. Brings our count to 2-1. Celia, I definitely agree. I think it would suck. And the next pitch is in there for call, strike 2, paints the inside corner. Nice four-seamer. And in true Yankee Stadium fashion, the Death Star siren is going off. Adele takes timeout and steps out of the box. And the next pitch is a slider down low for ball 3. Count is now full, 3-2. And Rodon sets, and he brings the pitch, and it is hit to right field. Judge is coming in on it, and he makes the play to end the inning. And the Angels leave no one on, but they end up taking one step closer to the Yankees with their 3rd solo shot home run of the day. Yeah, Celia, it seems like every time Rodon gets a fastball near the strike zone, they hit it out of the damn park. He's thrown a lot of changeups and sliders today. In the bottom of the 6th, we are going to have Giancarlo Stanton, Jazz Chisholm, and Anthony Volpe coming up to bat. So we are currently in a commercial break. So if you haven't, please hit the like button. If you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing and share this channel out. We are at 130 subscribers and would like to hit our next goal point milestone of 150. So any help that y'all can provide with that would be most appreciated. This is the 4th game of the series against the Angels. We've lost it, obviously, because we lost the first 3. Hoping to pull a win in the 4th game as the Baltimore Orioles come to town. I will be doing a pre-series review probably around 1:30 tomorrow afternoon and be calling the play-by-play in the evening. And the first pitch to Stanton is way down and called ball 1. Stanton is 0 for 2 on the day with a fielder's choice and a ground into double play. He has an RBI today, and he's how the first run of the game scored. And the pitch is hammered foul, evens the count at 1-1. And Anderson brings the pitch in, and it is hit to right field. And Kingery closes on it to make the play and the first out of the inning. Jazz Chisholm is coming up to bat. And the first pitch to Jazz is a cutter off the plate. Count is 1-0. And the next pitch is just off the plate, low. Count is now 2-0. Jazz is 0 for 2 on the day with a strikeout and a flyout. Kingery sets and he brings the pitch. It is in there for call, strike one. Count is 2-1. And Kingery sets, or Anderson sets, and the ball is lined into left field for a base hit for Jazz. So are we going to see Jazz use some of his speed and take advantage of Darno's throwing arm and go for the steal? Anthony Volpe is up to bat. He's 0 for 1 on the day with a walk in the second inning. Volpe is in the box. Anderson is on the rubber. And he brings the pitch. Volpe shows bunt, but it is inside for ball one. Anderson sets, and Volpe swings at the pitch, and it is called 1-1. Volpe is 0 for his last 17 and is looking to break out of his slump. Anderson sets, and he brings the pitch, and it is fouled down the right field line. Count is 1-2. And Jake is calling Volpe auto out incoming. And the Jazz is chased back to first in standing up. Count remains 1-2. Anderson sets, and he brings the pitch, and it is hit weakly to second, and it is not going to be a double play, but Jazz is erased from the base paths by Neto as he attempts to shoot it to first base. He tried to do a bounce pass, but Volpe beat it out. So there was an out, Jake. And Austin Wells is coming up to the plate. Wells is 0 for 2 on the day and has looked completely lost. And the first pitch from Anderson is off the plate for ball one. Count is 1-0. We are in the bottom of the sixth. Yankees lead 4-3. There are 2 outs with a runner at first and a 1-0 count on Austin Wells. Hey, Cold Italian, appreciate you being here, brother. And another pickoff attempt for Volpe this time. Count is 1-0. Wells is 0 for 2 on the day with a ground into double play and a flyout. Looks like the pitch is in there for call strike one. Count is 1-1. Looks like the Angels have a pitcher warming up in the pen. And Anderson fires. Wells hits a ball that comes off of Anderson that caroms into foul territory. So that's going to be a base hit for Austin Wells. Looks like the trainers are going to come out and look at Anderson. He took a pretty good shot. So we are going to be in a injury delay. Looks like Wash is coming out to the mound along with the trainer. Yeah, he took a solid shot on that one. So and he's taken some pitches off the mound. Looks like Anderson is going to end up staying in, and they're reporting that the hit off of Walls's bat was 103.5 miles an hour, and it looks like Anderson's leg that took the shot has got blood bleeding through his sock. And DJ is coming up to the plate. He is 1 for 2 on the day. DJ hit a sharp single to right field and grounded out to the second base. So he's pushing ball to the right half of the field. And it looks like they are shifting for that. And the first pitch is down low for ball one. Count is 1-0. We have Trent Grisham on deck. And Anderson brings the pitch, and it is down low for ball two. Count is 2-0. Looks like Anderson took that ball off his plant leg and maybe feeling that he's falling through the pitch because his pitches are not anywhere close to the strike zone. Anderson sets and he fires, and the pitch is a changeup called strike one. Count is 2-1. Anderson is at 93 pitches, so I think it's definitely his last inning. And DJ fouls this one off to the right side. Count is even at 2-2. DJ is taking time out. He's back in the box. And the pitch is hammered foul. Count is going to remain 2-2. 2-2 with 2 outs and 2 runners on. So it's the quad twos. Can DJ come through with a base hit and get us a run to pad our lead? Would love to see it. Machine can do it. And the pitch is swung on and fouled off once again. Count still remains 2-2. And we're going to reset and do it again. Anderson is at 96 pitches. Can DJ victimize Anderson? And the pitch is a changeup way up out of the strike zone. Count is now full. With 2 outs in the count full, the runners are going to be released. If DJ can get a hit, it's going to be a track meet. Anderson sets and a pickoff attempt on Wells, and God's sakes, Wells ended up getting picked off. Well, pickoff attempt. Volpe ended up having to try to make it to third, and Volpe is gunned out for the third out of the inning. 1-3-5-6 is what the scorer is recording, and that was a freaking retarded pickoff. Base running 101. You do not leave the base until the pitch is actually thrown. My goodness. And another scoring opportunity flushed down the freaking toilet. So that one is going to be pickoff attempt for Wells. Volpe caught stealing. Volpe didn't have a choice because Wells was sliding headfirst into second base, so he had to go. Ridiculous. Completely ridiculous. And we're going to have Kingery coming up to bat, followed by Newman and Moore. Real Bill, Volpe got thrown out at third, but that was not his bag. That was freaking Austin Wells in his spectacular base running attempt. So if I was at home in the comfort of my own house with nobody on, F-bombs would be flying and I would have thrown crap already. I mean, these guys look like they are trying to snatch defeat out of the jaws of victory. We are in the top of 7, and we are back to the broadcast. Mark Leiter Jr. is going to be taking over from the mound. Opponents are hitting .277 against him. He has 42 strikeouts with 9 walks. Looks like Lamont Wade Jr. is coming up to bat as a pinch hitter for Kingery. And Leiter sets, and he brings the first pitch. A beautiful freaking curveball called strike 1. Next pitch is fouled off. Count is 0-2. And the next pitch is up and out of the strike zone. I think he actually clipped the strikes out. It should have been called strike 3, but this the next pitch is a splitter down in the dirt. Welcome to the stream, Lou. And the 2-2 pitch is down low for ball 3. Count is 3-2. And here we go again. And the next pitch is hit, a fly ball to left field, and Bellinger closes on it to record the first out of the inning. No problem. Lou, I was in late night live with Jason Custodio, and I had an earbud in. I was listening to the stream, and I fell asleep. I woke up at 3:30 in the morning with an earbud and a blank screen. And the pitch from Leiter is off the plate for ball one. And the next pitch is fouled off, brings our count to 1-1. Ed Leiter sets, and the pitch is bounced to Volpe. Volpe actually feels it clearly and shoots it to Goldie at first to record the second out of the inning. Yeah, real Bill. Wells essentially got picked off and ran to second, and Volpe had no choice but to go. So that was a Viva La frickin' Wells play. And the pitch is a curveball in the dirt to Moore. Count is 1-0. Well, Lou, it ended up being a double steal because Wells got picked off. He slid headfirst into second, so Volpe had no choice. And it looks like Lasagna is warming up in the pen. Ed Leiter sets. And the pitch is hit to right field. And Judge is drifting towards the line to make the play. And Leiter actually retired the Angels in order, 3 up and 3 down. We haven't seen that much today. And we are going into the 7th inning stretch. When the Yankees come up to bat, DJ LeMahieu will once again be up to the plate, followed by Trent Grisham and Paul Goldschmidt. And Air Force in the house, Martin Siren, Airman First Class, served in the Korean War. So hats off to him for his service to the country. Well deserved. And I think that I'm going to be doing a hat switch to hopefully inspire some more runs. Let's see. The internet here stinks. The hospital TV doesn't have any sports. Yeah, that stinks. Yeah, Bill, when you look at the replay on that particular play, you're just going to shake your head. Like I said, if I was at home, I'd be throwing crap and cussing immensely. Hopefully that isn't a sign of things to come because I just shot a freaking air ball at my recycle can. So Bill, just electrify around the house so that you can just get the damn raccoon and be done with it. Couple of truck batteries hooked in parallel and some wire mesh. No more raccoon. Celia, why crap keeps happening is in the military, we would say attention to detail because these guys are not paying attention to what the hell is going on the field. Yeah, Bill, 22 works too. You just got to be able to find them. And Sam Bachman is coming into the game. He has 1 inning pitched. And the first pitch is a slider for call, strike 1. And the next pitch is down low for ball 1, evens the count 1-1. DJ is 1 for 2 on the day. And the pitch is swung on and missed. Count is 1-2. You could call it a swing. It was a weak flag attempt. And the pitch is a slider down in the dirt. Count evens up at 2-2. And the pitch is down low. It is going to bring us to 3-2. All right, DJ, patient at bat, brother. Patient at bat. DJ takes a step out of the box and has his timeout granted. Wow, Bill. I'm glad that she's out of surgery and hopefully everything is going to be well. And DJ hits the ball sharply to Zach Neto, who feels it and fires it to Shamwell for the first out. Trent Grisham coming up to bat. Grisham is 1 for 2 on the day with a home run and 2 RBIs. Like I says, Bill, you and your wife are in our thoughts and our prayers. And the pitch to Grisham is off the plate for ball 1. The next pitch is hit foul. Brings our count to 1-1. Hey, Yassine, appreciate you being here, brother. Appreciate you taking time out of your busy day to hop into the stream. And the pitch is off the plate. 99-mile-an-hour sinker for ball 2. Count is 2-1. And the sinker is fouled off. Brings our count to 2-2. Grishbaum takes timeout, steps out of the box. So it looks like he is back in. Bachman sets, And the pitch is way outside for ball 2 or ball 3. Count is now full, 3-2. And this time the pitch is hit to right field, and it is going to be off the wall. And Grisham has a stand-up double. I thought it actually had a chance to get out. He hammered it. But it bounced short on the warning track, hit off the wall, and Lamont was forced to feel it. So can Goldschmidt come through and get us a little bit of insurance? Runner in scoring position. Let's have a smart, productive out. And the first pitch is swung on and missed by Goldie for strike 1. Goldie has a homer, a double, and a strikeout on the day, 2 for 3. And the next pitch is in there for call, strike 2, painted the outside corner. Count is 0-2. Yeah, so you go figure. The next pitch is swung on and missed for strike 3. So there are 2 down. That was a 99-mile-an-hour fastball. And Cody Bellinger is coming up to the plate. Are we going to waste this scoring opportunity? Belly is 2 for 3 on the day with 2 singles. And the pitch is way inside for ball 1. Count is 1-0. And in the stadium, you can hear a bell being rung. And the pitch is hammered down the first base line into right field. And Grisham is rounding third, and he is going to score, but Bellinger is thrown out going to second. Hey, Daver, how's it going? So the Yankees picks up an RBI. And that's the second time Bellinger has been out at second today. But the Yankees extend their lead to 5-3. Coming up in the top of the 8th. 1, 2, and 3 for the Angels. Neto will be the first batter. Samuel will be the second one. And Mike Trout will be the third. You know, D-Train, he had, when the throw was made to the plate, he had no choice. He had to go. Just didn't bounce our way, like a lot of things haven't lately. But yes, Bill, the Yankees did score. So now the score is 5-3 Yankees. It's the most runs that we've scored since Game 2 of the Royals series. And it looks like Lasagna is going to be coming in to replace Mark Leiter. So hopefully Jonathan Loizaga can keep it together and get his 1 inning and be done with it. Could we break the 6-game losing streak? I certainly hope so before the frickin' Orioles show up in town, because they are a pain in the butt. regardless of how bad they are. And the name of that player is former Angel and Yankee Jim Abbott. And the first pitch from Lasagna is call ball one. I think he painted the outside corner, actually. But like I said, the home plate umpire strike zone is so damn inconsistent. And the second pitch to Neto is called strike one. Count is evened up at 1-1. And Lasagna sets, and he brings a 98-mile-an-hour sinker that is swung on and missed. Boy, looks like he's a little juiced. Count is 1-2. Yeah, Bill, Abbott was amazing, especially since he didn't have a hand and was able to fill the pitching position. He threw a new hitter as a Yankee, which is even more amazing to me. And Lasagna sets. The ball is chopped to third, and Chisholm is backing up. He fires across the diamond. Goldie scoops it to record the out. Chisholm has an incredibly strong arm, and great scoop by Goldie. I don't care what anybody says. Goldie was a solid signing for the Yankees. And Shonowell is up to bat, and the first pitch is hit. Lasagna gets his glove off, and LeMahieu feels it and still gets it to first in time. Incredible play. The ball was a line drive hit straight back at Loizaga, took his glove completely off of his hand. The ball ends up trickling to DJ. DJ feels it and shoots it to Goldie. It was a bang play, and he ended up getting Chanel by a half a step. And Mike Trout is up to bat, and the first pitch is in there for call, strike one. Trout is 1 for 3 on the day, hammering a home run in the first inning. Lasagna sets, and the next pitch is in there for call, strike two. Count is 0-2 on Trout. Looks like they've got a pair of arms warming up in the bullpen for the Angels. Yes, Bill, it knocked his glove off. And the curveball is just off the plate to Trout. Count is 1-2. Lasagna sets, and he brings the pitch, and it is fouled by Trout off of his leg. Taking a little bit of a step out, doing the stanky leg on his ball that took the shot, and the count remains 1-2. And Loiza brings the pitch, and it is hit up the middle for a solid line drive. Grish takes it and fires it back into the infield and keeps Trout at first. So we have runner at first with 2 outs, and Aaron Ward coming up to bat. Ward is 1 for 3 on the day with a home run. Taylor Ward homered off of Rodon, and Lasagna sets and he fires a beautiful curveball on the outside corner for call, strike one. And the next pitch is a fastball up and out of the strike zone. Count is evened at 1-1. And Lasagna sets, and he brings the pitch. It is hit up the middle. Looks like Volpe is going to feld it cleanly, and he is going to flip it to LeMahieu to record the third out of the inning. So there were no runs and a hit. Going to the bottom of the eighth, Judge, Stanton, and Chisholm will be coming up to bat. Absolutely, D-Train. 3 outs for the win. Yeah, Ward hits a ton. And I'll tell you what, if Loizaga doesn't get a glove on the ball, that's a solid single straight into center. That ball came back in a hurry. I'm curious to they didn't say it, but I would like to see what the miles per hour that was coming off the bat. And for a quick one, if you haven't, please hit the like. If you're not, please subscribe and share this channel out. We're at 130 subscribers and would appreciate any effort that you guys can provide to help us get to our next milestone of 150. And it looks like Hector Neris is going to come in to replace Bachman. And the first pitch is swung on and missed, or check swing for a strike. Count is 0-1. Judge is 0 for 2 on the day with a walk. And Reese fires the ball in, and it is fouled off. Count is 0-2. Neris's pitch is a splitter. So let's see if Judge chases something in the dirt. Looks like Devin Williams is warming up, and the pitch is fouled off. It was a four-seamer. Count remains 0-2. Judges looked lost in the sauce over this last week. And the next pitch is fouled off. Count remains 0-2. Yeah, I think Judge struck out on that one. It went off of Dardo's glove. It's not a reviewable play. And the next pitch is a splitter inside for ball one. Count is now 1-2. So is Judge going to make them pay for the mistake on the call? And the next pitch is down in the dirt, ball 2. Count is evened at deuce. And Norris fires the pitch. It is down low. Another splitter. Count is now full at 3-2. And he fires it in. Judge hits a line drive to left field. And that one is going to be one hop against the wall. So Judge has a stand-up double. Judge hammered a fastball. And we have Giancarlo Stanton coming up to bat. He is 0 for 3 on the day, has an RBI. Got hosed on a hit because of a bad review and call in the first inning. And Norris fires a sinker down low for ball 1. That left the Judge's bat at 109.9, so he smacked the hell out of it. And Neris steps off the mound to chase Judge back to the plate, or to the bag. Oh, Bill, it was center in. And the pitch is down low for ball 2. Count on Stanton is 2-0. And the next pitch is down low for 3-0. Yeah, Bill, Neris tried to throw, or he threw 3 sinkers in the dirt, and he tried to sneak a fastball past Judge, and Judge freaking tagged it. And the next pitch to Stanton is way inside for ball 4. A 4-pitch watch for Big G as he takes his gear off. My bet is that there's going to be a pinch runner coming in to replace Stanton. So would not be surprised to see Jason Dominguez take it at this point. And as I called it, looks like Dominguez is going to be pinch running. He's coming into the game. And they are having a mound meeting up there. And it is starting to rain again. And it looks like the grounds crew is going to halt the game, or the umpires are going to halt the game. And they are bringing the tarp out as Jazz Chisholm is preparing for his at-bat. This is the second raid delay of the day. The first one lasted approximately 8 minutes. Bill, are you asking me what kind of? I have a Motorola also. definitely been an unusual game. The numbers for today's game are Yankees have 5 runs on 11 hits, no errors. The Angels have 3 runs on 5 hits and no errors. Their 3 runs came off of 3 solo homers. Yeah, mine works fine too. When I was swapping my phone out after I had dropped it while barbecuing and shattered my screen, the guy at the Verizon store kept pushing the iPhone. I'm not really a big iPhone guy, and didn't want to knuckle under the pressure. Oh, you can have it for free. No, I want the phone that I want. I don't want to pay for something that I'm not going to be happy with. And since we were in a rain delay, I will drop the link down, and anybody who wants to come up, feel free, and we'll talk baseball. We are 2 hours and 39 minutes into this stream, and are in the bottom of the 8th inning. Apparently, yeah, I don't have a stylus on mine, Bill. I've got a Motorola Edge, and if I want to do work, I'll get onto my computer or laptop or my tablet, one of the three. So just wasn't a useful thing for me. My tablet is a Samsung, and I have a stylus with it, and I hardly ever use it. I hate using it because I always lose the damn stylus. One of the things I have yet to try with this Edge, uh, on YouTube, one of the things they recommend is doing shorts, and a lot of people do short videos from their cell phones. So one day when I get technologically smart enough, I may try that. It looks like the rain at the stadium is supposed to last for about 14 minutes. So I'm not actually sure why the hell we would go into a rain delay. Rain didn't look like it was coming down that heavy to me. And it looks like Landon is behind stage, so I will bring him up. Hey, Landon, how's it going?
On good. We're in the win cone so far right now. I see. We're finally doing better. Finally playing as a team. That's what the main thing is.
Could not disagree with you. Bill, you ordered an Acer laptop. Wanted the touchscreen because you signed documents digitally. Yeah, I have a Dell laptop, and of all the things that that I wish I had a damn touchscreen on my laptop. If I would have really thought about it, I had it built and I would have ordered it with the touchscreen.
Good to see Judge on the last double before the game. That was a good hit. I really thought that was gone, but the wind, of course, brought it back. I do believe.
Well, the Judge hit should have never been because he actually struck out, but I'll take it.
Oh yeah, you're
We've
telling
been
me. And
we've been
Stanton,
we've been screwed at least 3 times in this game. Joe Adell, he did a swing. He knew he swung and it would struck out, but the damn umpire said no. Check the swing, wasn't a strike, and he was walking towards the dugout. So that one was a crap call. We lost our challenge on the first play or the first inning,
yeah, I saw that. Made me mad too.
and I don't know how you have 7 people review a damn call and can't get it right. I mean, we took 2 to 3 views, and Belly was safe, but that took a hit away from Stanton, and he did still get an RBI out of the deal. That's how we scored our first run.
I'm just
US
happy. I'm just happy Volpe's playing better the way he did yesterday. Because whenever he messed up that one throw, kind of made me mad too. I'm glad he's getting better.
Well, what did you think about the hit that took Loizaga's glove off of him and DJ's corresponding play to throw the runner out at first?
Oh, I took the glove off. That was powerful of a hit. I mean, I could have probably lost my glove on how hard he hit that glove. I mean, he hit that ball a rocket.
Yeah, they said it was the recorded speed was 111 miles an hour off the bat.
That could have been a home run if it wasn't for that glove. So I checked my weather thing. They're saying it's supposed to be delayed till 3:25 for Yankee Stadium. So it'll be probably about 3 something for us.
That's funny, Bill. Had one go through the webbing. I'll tell you what, Bill. When I was I was pitching on the mound, and I took a shot off the damn ribs. It only tipped my glove, and it hit me so damn hard that it left the ball stitching patterns. I had a ball stitch pattern bruise on my rib cage. I never had one break my glove before, though.
So far, I never took a shot from a ball. Like I gotten hit with a ball when I was batting, but I never did take a ball to the when I'm pitching. I never did took a ball to from a bat to the ball to me. So I'm pretty thankful for that.
Bill, I've been injured playing the game. I've had crap happen to me throughout the life in the military. I never felt pain as bad as that damn ball hit me in the rib cage. And you know what's even worse? I didn't have any fractured ribs, but I couldn't breathe. I couldn't take in enough air because that's how much the damn thing hurt my ribs. People don't realize how defenseless a pitcher really is after he releases the pitch and a shot comes back. I mean, they've had pitchers get severely hurt, fractured skull, collapsed cheeks, and the long and short, there's just not in the NFL. They build helmets to protect people from hits. There's nothing that you can do to protect a pitcher on the mound from a freaking line drive. Even in softball, when people throw pitches in softball, as soon as they release, they're taking steps backwards.
That's why they say baseball and softball are the dangerous sports in the game, in the world. I do. I agree with that.
I played intramural baseball or softball. I hit a ball so hard, they had a lady playing third base. I fractured her kneecap. She had to have surgery. That's how badly I damaged it. So I stopped playing intramural ball because of that. People were asking me, well, do you have to hit it so hard? And I was like, well, I'm a ball player. I only know one way to hit. I've been hit a couple of times by comebackers. I took one off of the shin, and that one left a beauty mark on me too. Not as bad as the rib cage, but damn sure hurt. The one that Anderson took one off the shin today. It hit him so hard it bounced in. It ricocheted and bounced into foul territory. When they came out to the trainer came out to look at him and whatnot, the guy, you could see blood soaking through the dude's sock. But that kid stayed in and continued to pitch for the rest of the inning.
Yeah, I don't see how those batters deal with the pitchers that accidentally throw the balls and hit them on the side or anything or wherever they get hit at. I don't see how they deal with that. Like they just walk it off like nothing happened.
Well, yeah, the one that hit me in the shin didn't come off the ground. It was a freaking line shot. Yeah, he was bleeding. You could see the blood soaking through his sock.
Yep.
Like I says, Bill, sorry that you can't watch the game, but there have definitely been some really weird things that have happened in this game.
Yeah, I know it. I mean, Mike Trout hitting a home run to start the game off. That right there, I was not expecting it. I mean, I know he can hit, but before the game, like as soon as the game started, I'm like,
yeah, Beagle,
okay.
we're at a rain delay. I think it's going to be the first rain delay we had today was 8 minutes. By the time they pulled the tarp on the field, they were pulling it back off. This one looks like it's going to be a 15-minute rain delay. So I'm not exactly sure why we're in a rain delay. Rain didn't look like it was too heavily coming in.
And we're in the 8th inning too, so might as well just get it over with. Unless it was lightning, they might have saw lightning though.
I don't think so. We're in the bottom of the 8th. The Yankees have runners at Judge and Stanton on. Well, it's now Judge and Dominguez on first and second. There are no outs. Jazz Chisholm is coming up to bat, and
yeah, all the Angels had to do was get us out, and we had to get them out, and the game was over.
yeah,
That's what that makes sense to me.
Bill, from the booth, they didn't report lightning, and there was no indications of lightning whatsoever. And the rain that was coming down wasn't that heavy. Yeah, they're going to resume it. Yeah, Bill, at least on a replay, you can fast forward. So for the 8 minute rain delay, you can skip right through that. For this baby rain delay, you can skip through it. Those guys bringing the tarp out during the first inning or the first time looked like a NASCAR crew. Those guys were out there quick.
Body and head, guys.
Mm.
You got the wings and tail.
So for today's game, 11 hits is freaking awesome. We had 3 hits in yesterday's game. 2 of them were home runs. Before that, I don't think we've had more than 5 hits in any given game. So fellas, I'll tell you what, I'm going to be stepping away from my computer for just a couple of minutes. Well, Bill, the doctor is part of real life and certainly something that you need to pay attention to, especially with your wife's situation. So, for those that are just joining the stream, we are in a short rain delay. We are in the bottom of the eighth inning. The Yankees lead the Angels 5-3. We have John Carlo. Well, it's actually Aaron Judge at second and Jason Dominguez at first. Uh, wow, Bill. That's incredible, Bill. Did you go back to the VA and let them know? For those that are just joining, we are in a rain delay. It should be a short one. So, what is going on with everybody in the stream? Give a shout out. Well, that's a good thing, John. How the hell could shrapnel in your head not increase your disability rating? Really? Well, Bill, that is crap radio or crap internet if you can't get the radio. I would play music, but oh, it looks like we are coming back to the game. They are they're getting the excess water off the warning track and in front of the the Angels dugout. Phil looks pretty good. Looks like Brock Burke is coming in to replace uh, Hector Neris. And for those just joining the stream, we are in the bottom of the eighth. Yankees up 5-3. There are runners at first and second with no outs. Jazz Chisholm is coming up to bat. The pitcher is Burke is getting his warm-up pitches. The runners are on the bases. Yeah, Bill, their formula for disability ratings is bullshit. So Judge is on second. Dominguez pinch ran for Stanton. He's at first. Dominguez is just getting into the game, and Jazz is stepping up to the plate. Burke sets, and it is a bunt. It is a bunt that's going to be a base hit. So it's going to be a drag bunt single for Jazz, and we're going to have the bases juiced with the Yankees and no out. Anthony Volpe coming up to bat. Now the Angels are going to end up bringing the infield in. Volpe is 0 for 19, so let's see if we can get it done. And the first pitch is upstairs for ball one. Count is 1-0. Burke sets, and the ball is hit weakly back to the second baseman. He flips it to first, but Judge is going to end up scoring to bring the score up to 6-3. So the Yankees have runners at second and third with one out. Austin Wells coming up to bat. Wells is 1 for 3 on the day with a single in the sixth. Yes, Bill, the game is restarted. And Burke fires. The first pitch is right down the heart of Broadway for call, strike one. And the next pitch is up out of the strike zone for ball one. Count is evened at 1-1. Burke sets. And the pitch is fouled off. Count is now 1-2. So is Wells going to make up for his base running head in his butt play. And the next pitch is fouled off. Count is still 1-2. Burke sets, and the pitch is driven to left field, and he's going to make the catch. Dominguez is going to tag and score easily. So now the Yankees are up 7-3. DJ LeMahieu is coming up to the plate. He's 1 for 3 with a single and a run. And the first pitch into LeMahieu is down low for ball 1. And the next pitch is in there for call, strike 1. Count is 1-1. And Burke fires the pitch. It is down low for ball 2. Count is 2-1. Burke brings the pitch, and it is fouled off. Count is evened at 2-2. Burke checks on the runner at second. And he sets, and that is call, strike 3. Mayhew is down looking. The Yankees leave a runner on base, get 2 insurance runs to bring the count to 7-3. Looks like Devin Williams will be coming in for the top of the 9th. Yeah, no doubt, Bill, sacrificed by Wells. Wells is certainly not on the top of my happy list. And my dislike Wells, people just think that I don't like him personally. I don't know him, so there would be no reason. I just don't like his play on the field. I don't like his play behind the dish. Everyone seems to think that he is the long-term solution behind the plate, and I just don't see it that way. And it is not a save opportunity, but Williams is coming in to replace Lasagna. Thanks, Bill. Appreciate it. So Williams on the season, his ERA is a 5.47. Opponents are hitting .235. And d'Arnaud is up to bat, and the first pitch is a changeup off the plate. Count is 1-0. Darno is 0 for 3 on the day with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Williams sets and he fires, and the changeup is fouled off. Count is now 1-1. And the next pitch is called strike 2. Count is 1-2. And Williams sets and he fires, and the fastball is swung through a miss for strike 3. Darno goes down for strikes, and he now earned himself the hat trick. All right, Bill. It looks like Luke Weaver could come off the aisle as soon as tomorrow. Do you put him back in as the closer, or do you leave Williams in spot and utilize him as a setup? And the first pitch to Adele is called ball 1. Adele is 1 for 2 on the day with a home run, a solo homer, and a walk. Williams fires a changeup that catches the outside corner for strike 1. Count is evened at 1-1. And the next pitch is a changeup down the middle of the plate that is swung over and missed. Count is 1-2. Well, Bill, I'll get to that one as soon as and Adele swings and misses at the changeup. So that is the second out of the inning. They're down to their last out. You know, there are a lot of fans out there, Bill, and most of them don't have any perspective of the game or what it entails, even being at the collegiate level. And Lamont Wade Jr. is up to bat. He is 0 for 1 on the day. And the first pitch is a four-seamer that is bit outside and high. And the next pitch is a beautiful changeup in their call for strike 1. Count is 1-1. And Williams sets, and the fastball rides just outside the strike zone, brings our count to 2-1. Wade on the day is 0 for 1. He was a pinch hitter. And Wade is hit by the pitch. So Wade is heading to first base with his prize. Yeah, I just clipped his inside leg. Hit him in the thigh. And Luis Rengifo is coming into the game to pinch hit. So this is his first at bat. He took over at third base for Kevin Newman. And the pitch is fired up and out of the strike zone. And Lamont Wade takes second on defensive indifference. Count is 1-0. And the next pitch is in there for called strike one. Nice four-seam fastball, running about 92. Rengifo is back in the box. And Williams fires. This time the pitch is swung on and missed. Count is 1-2, and in true Yankee tradition, the Death Star siren is sounding off. And the fans are up on their feet clapping. Williams comes to the set. And the next pitch is in there for call, strike three. And that is the third strikeout of the inning. The Yankees win 7-3. So we finally break this 6-game losing streak. Thank God our offense has woken up. We salvaged the last game of this 4-game set, and it is something that I look forward to, at least heading into the Baltimore series here in the stadium with at least a winning streak. I want to thank everyone for taking time on this Juneteenth holiday, for spending time here with me during this play-by-play on your busy Thursday afternoon. Before you leave, if you could, please hit the like button. If you are not subscribed, please subscribe and share this channel out. We are at 130 subscribers and would like to hit our next milestone of 150. I appreciate all of y'all's support, and I will be calling tomorrow's game and doing a pre-series review with the O's at 1:30. So hence, I will end in my traditional fashion with "Let's go Yankees," and we will see you in the funny pages. Have a great afternoon.